Hello YouTube. This is a video I wasn't actually sure I was gonna make. Ideally this will be a shorter video, which is why I was on the fence about it. I am unboxing a group order, not the from the same group order manager that I unboxed in my previous video, that I unboxed a package from in my previous video. That group order being my big one from my career GOM that I've been using for most of Twice's like non-album Korean stuff. This is a smaller group order I joined that was for, as you can maybe tell, this time I am playing it topically, MiSaMo Play. These are my albums. So this time around, I went ahead and joined a group order for, if I remember correctly, it was definitely the two most expensive versions. I just forget what those are. I assume they're the limited A and B. I'm pretty sure that's the case. That usually is how it works out with the pricing. The limited ones are just the most expensive. Yeah, so I joined the group order for just these two versions specifically. I may pick up the other versions later down the line, but for the Japanese albums, I think I mentioned it in my previous video. I want to start collecting them, at least MiSaMo, like much more intensely than I was before this comeback, which was not much at all. For photo cards, at least. For albums, I think I'm still not really gonna do what I do with Korean Twice albums and Korean like solo, like the solos, that they do through JYP directly, which is collect all the versions of all the albums. That's what I normally do. For MiSaMo, I think I'm going to just collect the limited versions for each comeback. With the exception, I might pick up the member covers for Play because they're really big and really pretty. They're usually jewel cases, is my understanding from Masterpiece and Haute Couture. So, like a big difference between those and they're enormous. The member covers are enormous. Like the member solo cover versions are enormous for Play. They're big. They're like vinyl record cover size. Though they're not actually vinyls, interestingly. But regardless, this is my package. Just got in today for the versions of Play I did commit to through a group order. And I will open them now. This is covering my address. So I'm just going to open this off camera. And this is actually a good opportunity to show something that I forgot to show. I remember mentioning at some point, kind of in passing in my previous video from the other group order, that I would show at the end of that video something else I had received recently that wasn't part of that group order, just as like a bonus little thing at the end. That is MiSaMo related. I forgot to do that, but it just so happens that it probably would fit better to do here. So I will hopefully remember to do that now at the end of this unboxing. We will see. So let's see. Here it is. Oh, I should probably take it off and see if there's any undue identifying information. I don't think so. Okay. So these were sorted. So this group order was for not sealed albums, but albums that the group order manager opened and sorted, like the random inclusions based on a preference form. I went ahead and decided I do want to collect. I think I mentioned that I want to collect album photo cards from MiSaMo starting now and also retroactively from Masterpiece, and I do want to collect OT3. Like all three members for their album photo cards. Like I'm not gonna have a bias for the album photo cards. I might, if I end up going into habitually collecting the extra cards. Like not that they like the Japanese releases don't have many like POBs or lucky draws the way the Korean albums do, both the solos and like the group albums. So there's not many extra cards, as it were, like that to collect anyway for MiSaMo per comeback, but there are a few. If I do delve into collecting those regularly, but like retroactively for Masterpiece and Haute Couture and currently for Play and beyond, if I do that, I don't know if I'm going to land on one of the members to do that for versus all three of them. Because, you know, with Twice, I collect all them. I collect OT9 for album inclusions, but I collect Dahin and Sui for extra cards, like POBs, lucky draws, etc. So we'll see on that. But I went ahead and chose Sana just like kind of randomly for the member for this person to give me album photo, like to try to give me album photo cards for. But again, I will be picking up all three of their, like all of their album cards for each version over time. I'm just starting that with the Sana cards from here. I didn't actually know what I was going to get. The GOM did not send me like a photo of my claim of like what she ended up giving me for the inclusions, like the sorted inclusions. I remember choosing Sana, and I think it was Mina and then Momo, like descending down my rank for preference. I see here, you can see I already got Sana. I don't know, let me pull up a template real quick because I want to see, and just to confirm, yes, these are the limited A and B versions. You can see on the front here, it's in Japanese, but it's limited version A, CD plus DVD, and then limited version B, CD only. And also A is clearly much bigger. A is the most expensive version of the album by a good margin. Let me see. Where is MiSaMo on this template page? Over here. Okay, so Play, let's see. Sana Play. Okay. So, looking at it, okay, so it looks like this is a limited A version card. Okay, and I got Momo for the limited B version card. I wonder how many cards. I think each album came with 2. Is that true? No. Okay, so this card is limited version A, and all 3 of these are limited version B. So I guess that means B came with 3 cards and A came with 1 card per copy. Okay, so I did get Momo. Obviously, this doesn't matter too much. Would have preferred a little bit to get 3 solo cards, but I'm sure the GOM tried to spread the solo cards out as much as possible, which I understand completely. And I really don't mind getting Momo. This card's really cute. And obviously Sana was the member I preferred. I put it as my preference, but I'm going to end up with them all eventually, so this is just kind of knocking out things I was going to grab later on. I'm not going to like get rid of the unit cards or anything, but I won't go out of my way to grab them, at least until I'm done collecting all the solo member cards for each of the 3 comebacks so far. But, you know, I'm not upset to get them at all. I will keep them. So those are the pulls. I assume that's all the pulls. I don't see why they would put anything, why they would separate out 4 of the photo cards and just leave some arbitrary amounts still in the albums. I don't know what other, I don't remember. I really am going into this pretty blind because I remember looking at the album preview in like graphic that shows all the inclusions that will come with each version. I looked at it for Play. I don't remember even a little bit of it, aside from the fact that there were photo cards, as there always will be. I also don't know what this is. Is this a some sort of pre-order bonus? Oh, there are photo cards in here. What the fuck? What are these? Wait, deadass, what are these? I do not. I think these are POBs, but I could not tell you where. I don't actually know where my the person that I ordered this, that I joined this group order from. There's no info on here either that I can read. I don't know where the person got the albums. Like, I don't know what Japanese store they placed an order at. So I actually don't know where these are from. And it's just JYP. It doesn't say a store on the back either. I'm cool with that. Like, I did not expect to get POBs from this. That does mean I'm gonna have to look for Minas, because I'm not gonna get rid of these or sell these, and having just Sana and just Momo is not okay. I'll grab Minas, whatever this is. I'll figure out what this is and then grab them. Oh, these are really cute. The crackers. Okay. So Momo and Sana holding me down. Did not get any Mina except for on the unit cards, but that's fine. That was expected, and again, not a huge deal considering my plan. It does make me wish I had just gotten another copy, like one of the other versions from this GOM, just to have. They probably would have given me Mina as well. I don't know what these are. Oh, it's a standee. Oh, okay, but why does it have a little clip on the back? What is this, actually? I don't want to rip the thing it's attached to. Okay, well, it has like a little clip on the back here, which I would think attaches to like a lapel or something, or like a pocket, like a shirt pocket. But it doesn't. It's oriented so that this part is facing down, like the opening is facing down. So it would be like this if it was clipped onto such a thing. What is it? I mean, it's clearly a standee. Is it just like that, right? Like it goes right there. Is it just a standee and the clip on the back is like... Is it just so that it could attach to this piece of paper? Maybe. That's very interesting. Okay, I'll figure that out later. I have two of them, so that's cool. Those are also part... I mean, they came in the same official packaging as the POBs, so I assume they're a POB bonus as well. Okay. So we'll open the B version first. Again, I have no recollection of what I should be expecting as far as inclusions that aren't the photo cards and such. Also, this is thick. It's a jewel case, but it's like a... Oh, okay, it's a jewel case inside of a clear slip cover, along with some other stuff. Okay. That's very pretty, actually. Oh my god, damn. Okay. Oh, and a very nice envelope of stuff. Okay. I'm not going to look through the photo book, I just want to see the CD as well as... I want to see if there's anything in the photo book besides the photo cards, which I assume the GOM removed handily. Okay, nothing. I'll look at that on my own time. There's not that many photos in the jewel case photo books usually anyway. They're usually mostly lyric books. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Very pretty. What is this? Oh, this is just a little, like, insert. Oh, shit. Okay, this is just a little insert that I think is supposed to be oriented like this, so that this part stands like that, like covers the whole spine. Okay. Okay. It all makes sense so far. All makes sense. Meaning that part can just stay in there. And the envelope is the part that matters. Let's see what's in here. There is something in here. Okay. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little invitation that you open it up and it's a stylized track list. Nice. Actually, I guess the photo card might have been in here originally, which would make more sense than putting it in the pages of the booklet if you're going to have a inclusion envelope. Okay, here are stickers. I think the other version also comes with stickers, this larger version. So we have, let's see. We have MiSaMo, a MiSaMo sticker, a Play sticker, and then individual member name stickers. Nice. I'll never use these because I don't like using things like stickers that are single use unless I have more than one of them. But they are very cute. I'm glad to have them. Okay. So back in here, and then this is, oh, it's like a little ticket. It's just a little nice coated paper ticket to the show, which makes sense considering the name of the album, Play. 204. Damn, it's crazy that's already almost been 2 months. Okay. Put that in carefully. Cool. I'll probably keep most of that stuff in the inclusion folder and then that in this slipcase because it gives some thickness to the rest of the slipcase. The jewel case is kind of moving around pretty freely in there without that stuff in there. Okay, now, holy shit, this is very nice. Damn. The limited A version. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. So this is huge. It's massive. Let me see how massive. Here is nine. I think. Let me see. Okay, sorry about that. I originally went to my bookshelf to grab what I thought was the largest Twice album on my shelf, like from their Korean releases, which was the normal, like one of the normal 3 versions of Nayeon's second solo. But I actually think I just compared them off camera real quick. Fancy You is actually a little bit bigger, at least in terms of area, not in terms of volume, because Na is like way thicker. It's a huge box, but is Play bigger? Okay, it is a little shorter on the X, but it's actually a little taller height-wise. Oh shit, it keeps slipping out of the slipcase. Yeah, it just is taller height-wise, so let's see. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Maybe by like 1/3 of an inch. Interesting. Okay, so I guess not their big... it might still be their biggest album by area. I would have to go into the specifics on the dimensions there, and I'm not going to do that on camera right now. Oh, this is nice too, their names. The slipcovers are really nice, both of them. Okay, what is this? Oh, very glossy too. Like, oh, wait, like extremely glossy. I don't know if it comes through. All right. Okay, so it's just a big box. Okay, so what is this? Is this, I guess this is the lyric book and partial photo book. Okay, okay. It's a thin soft cover, but very nice, almost like a magazine, almost like a very high-end magazine, which makes sense. This is a poster. It's just like, okay, it's just like a little mini poster that also, like, yeah, it's kind of like a poster for a play. That's pretty cool. And then this appears to be where the CD and DVD are. Yeah, okay, so there's the CD right there, and then the DVD. Dude, the presentation, like, this is all very nice. Like, the even the CD covers are very pretty. Like, this is like a pretty deep. I'm colorblind, so maybe this isn't right. It also is a bit weird on camera. It looks brown, like a chocolate brown. It could also be a very soft maroon. And then this is obviously like a deep blue. Oh, and then the track list on the back and the DVD list as well. Interesting. Okay. So I will figure out what to do with all that. Mostly the poster will probably go somewhere specific. I think I'm pretty sure dimension-wise it will fit where I keep my mini posters usually. Is this supposed to... Did I put it in correctly? No, I did not. Now I have. Okay. Also pretty tightly packed for what's in there. Not a bad thing. I like that it feels hefty, but pretty, like, svelte. There it is. MiSaMo Play. The limited A and limited B versions. As well as my pulls. The 2 unknown POBs for Sana and Momo that I will figure out later on to grab Mina's. The beginning of my album photo card collection for Play. Sana and Momo, limited A, limited B, and then a couple unit cards from limited B. Couple POB gifts, don't know really what they are. Well, they're a standee, I don't know what the clip part is about though. CDs themselves. And then the last thing I wanted to show that's related to Play is actually something that's I got in before this group order with the album itself came in, which is a little funny timing wise. So this is the last page in the small binder I'm using as like a transitionary binder until I figure out better long-term solutions for some of these random recent OT9 sets I've built up. Like I have the Withmu sets in here, etc. You see this one page has Play all in the back, and it is these. These are some very pretty, like some very gorgeous Play extra PCs. So specifically we have, the camera's a little lower. Okay. So specifically we have on the top and bottom are 2 each, so 6 total per member, of the Tower Records Lucky Draws. I believe each member had 6 total, so there's 18. I only have these 2 sets because these are the two like chase, like rare, like maybe not actually literally rare in terms of distribution, but these are like the really the big chase cards from the Lucky Draws, because they are both selfies, which not all of the Lucky Draws were, but also have these really gorgeous gold foil borders for both sets, which are like, these are the only cards that have from the Lucky Draws. Like the other Lucky Draw cards don't have these borders. So these are like the big sets from the Lucky Draws. I might collect the rest of the Lucky Draws per member. They're a lot cheaper than these sets are, like a lot cheaper. So it wouldn't be that hard, but I'll have to, it'll be a little like low priority. And then these are another big chase set in terms of extra cards for Play. These were, I think, the only POB set from a Korean shop for Play, which I don't think they've ever done before for a Japanese album. Not just for MiSaMo, but twice in general. This is the WithMu POB set. So they did one of three. They did a 3-piece, just one per member, 3 total. They did a pre-order bonus for WithMu, the Korean shop, for these 3 unique crown selfies. So these are pretty cool too. These came in like 2 days ago. So very pretty. And yeah, that's my probably one of my most expensive 9 pocket pages in my collection. Not the most expensive, if I had to guess, but pretty up there. It looks it too. They look crazy in some of these outfits, but very gorgeous. So happy to have that page there. And yeah, like I said, that binder is just kind of a transitional binder, I'm calling it. I think I'll end up, for the MiSaMo stuff specifically, 9 pockets do work in the way that in the fashion that I had them there, in that you can just store 3 sets per page. That does make some pages look awkward, I imagine, unless you mix and match certain like types of cards. So I might look into either a 6 pocket page, which is something that Meow Cafe sells, like extra wide A5 binders and binder pages, to do 6 pocket pages, like 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom, just 2 rows. Or I know that they also sell pages for A6 size binders, the 6-ring A6 binders, that are just 3 pages sideways, like rotated. So like the cards would sit like this if the binder was like laying like right side up on your desk. That solution is nice in the sense that it's compact and like kind of keeps things clean, but it won't look as nice to like having to rotate the binder kind of. So we'll see how my MiSaMo collection looks when I figure out a more permanent storage solution. But until then, yeah, I'm very happy to begin more heavily back collecting and continuing to collect MiSaMo more heavily, starting here with Play. Fantastic album. We listened pretty much all the way through it. I think Do Not Touch is actually the last track. Is that correct? No, Message is the last track. But almost. Shorter video, like I said, just unboxing 2 albums that technically I didn't know what I got. I guess in a way I did get random photo cards, even though I asked the GOM to stack my chances more towards my listed preferences. I didn't actually know what I was getting until I opened it on camera here. So I guess in a way I did, like, that part's not that different from a normal unboxing. So either way, there's my MiSaMo Play unboxing, just the 2 limited versions. Probably won't unbox more copies of this on camera, at least. Even if I do get more versions. I probably also won't unbox like older albums that I grab, like different versions of Masterpiece or Haute Couture. Just because I probably won't be getting them with inclusions, and the inclusions part is like sort of the more interesting part generally. But till next time, till the next thing Twice does that, is interesting to film for me and to watch hopefully for y'all. Peace.